Hello everybody, my name is Kara, and today I'm here with my second round of 5-star TBR predictions. This video idea was originally created by Mercedes from Mercy's Bookish Musings, and I will link her original video for her second round down below. I recently did my wrap-up and results video for my first round of 5-star TBR predictions, so I will link that down below, so in case you didn't see it, you can see how all of my predictions turned out for my first round. And I really enjoyed doing that. I learned some really interesting things about my reading preferences and things that I like or dislike in books that kind of surprised me, so I knew I definitely wanted to do this again. And this round, every book that I'm going to talk about is going to be by a completely new to me author. So not necessarily a debut author, but an author that I have never read before. Now this might be a little risky because of course by definition I have had no experience with this author's other work, but I'm actually kind of hopeful and excited because in my last round, the books I enjoyed the most weren't always by authors that I had previous experience with. The first book on my list is The Lies of Locke Lamora by Scott Lynch. This is pretty much a booktube classic, I think, at this point. It is an adult fantasy series that is, I believe, set in an alternate sort of medieval or Renaissance Italy. Did I make that up? I don't know, but that's something that I tend to really enjoy, that type of setting. And I also hear that it's a great cast of characters and that there's a lot of adventure and humor, and I'm just really excited to get to this one, and I finally have a copy of it. Next on my list is To Kill a Kingdom by Alexandra Christo, and this is a dark sort of Little Mermaid retelling where the mermaid is a vicious killer and the prince actually hunts mermaids. And I am so excited about this book. I really love well done books about sirens or mermaids, and unfortunately I feel like there aren't that many of them out there. So I've pretty much been anticipating this book since it was announced, and I've heard that there is also a romantic relationship that develops between the siren or mermaid and the prince hunting her kind. And I really feel like that's the part of this book that will make it or break it for me, because that's usually how romantic subplots tend to go for me. So I'm really hoping that that character and relationship development is handled well. Next I have Bryony and Roses by T. Kingfisher. This is a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and I'm just realizing that I had one of those in my last round of predictions, but I'm really hoping to enjoy this one. That's a fairy tale that I think can be done really well or really badly, and some of my favorite fairy tale retellings have been of Beauty and the Beast, so I'm really hoping to love this one. This author is somebody I haven't heard talked about very much, but based on reviews and the summaries of their books, I really think I'm going to like her style and the kind of story she tells. Obviously, I haven't read this author before like any of the others on this list, but I really do hope that she will become a new favorite for me. Next on my list is a contemporary, I know, I'm surprised, and that is Tosh Hearts Tolstoy by Catherine Ormsby. It is a book about an asexual main character whose video series is, I believe, a modern adaptation of Anna Karenina, I think. And basically one day a popular YouTuber mentions it and it goes viral. So she's dealing with all of this fame, and I believe the fact that not everyone knows she is the creator, like people in her real life aren't aware that she does this. And then she develops a crush on a boy who I believe is also involved in the YouTube world, and she has to decide whether or not she's going to come out to him and how her sexual identity will affect a potential romantic relationship with this boy. So I'm really hoping that this book, combined with that really interesting Russian classics element, even though I've not read any Russian classics except for Chekhov, I think that will be a really fun and important book, so I'm hoping to really enjoy this one. And that'll be especially exciting because I don't pick up contemporary books very often, so if this becomes a new favorite, that might encourage me to branch out of my fantasy comfort zone a little bit more. And finally, the last book for this round of 5-star TBR predictions is The Girl Who Drank the Moon by Kelly Barnhill. Also first, just look at that gorgeous cover. Something about it just seems really magical and beautiful. And that's also the kind of feeling I got from this book. I didn't read a terribly detailed plot summary, but I remember it just seeming like a very whimsical, beautiful, like kind of middle grade fairy tale story. I've read some truly incredible novels that are considered middle grade. I talk about that quite a bit on my channel, so I won't get into that. But I really hope and feel that this one will be kind of that mold. Something that's just inspiring and magical and that focuses on really great characters, because that's the impression I got from this summary when I read it quite a while ago. Okay everybody, so those are the next round of my 5-star TBR predictions, all of them completely new to me authors, so I feel like I'm taking perhaps a little bit more of a risk with some of these, but I don't know, I feel pretty good about it. I guess I kind of went the opposite direction of what I should have done based on my last round. So rather than doing more research, I actually did less, and I'm primarily going off of gut feelings and just impressions from synopses, and who knows how this is all going to turn out. You guys should definitely let me know if you are participating in this challenge. Maybe it's your first round, maybe it's your second or even third round, or just let me know a 5-star book you've read recently. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you soon with another video, and I hope you love the next book you read. Bye!